Hey YouTube, welcome to Learning Self-Reliance. My name is Roland and today I wanted to give you guys a quick video with a checkup on the beehives that we set up a few weeks ago. Typically you check on your hive 2 weeks or so after you set it up, and we checked on ours about a week and then 2 weeks after, just to refill their sugar water. They're just blowing through the stuff they'd go through the whole couple gallons in there within a couple of days. So we would keep refilling it. But about the third week, you should start seeing larvae and eggs. And since we had tried last year to do a beehive which failed, we had some already drawn out frames from last year. So we put those into a couple each into our 3 hives this year. So that gave our bees a boost this year so that the queens could get laying really quickly, and they wouldn't have to draw the frames out, which actually takes a while. So anyways, this is our first hive that we opened up, and sure enough we had some larvae in there. If you look directly in the center of this frame, it's kind of dark, but you can see little half-moon shaped larvae that are in the bottom of the cell, so they're directly in the center of the frame. After refilling the sugar water on the first hive, we switched over to the second hive. In the middle of this frame, you can actually see the rice that the queen has laid down within the past couple of days. This is usually a good indicator that your queen is still alive. So if you find larvae, but you do not find any rice for a week or so, then it's a good indicator that your queen may have died. So then you may want to order a new queen. This frame is actually a new frame from this year, and so the bees have drawn it out entirely. The bottom of these cells are black because this frame has a plastic black insert in the middle that the bees build off of. The insert is covered with beeswax, so the bees will build off of it, but it already has the honeycomb pattern built into the plastic, which is then covered in beeswax. On the top right of the frame, you can see that it has some honey that has been capped by these bees. You can usually tell it's honey because it's a little bit smoother on top, and if you look around it, you can see that there's some honey in open cells. If you look at the edges of the capped honey, you can actually see some darker cells, which is the pollen that the bees have stored. This is a shot of the capped brood and some of the larvae that are in the second hive. So this one also, the queen has been successfully laying for probably a week or two now. Switching to the third hive, this hive also had some more mature larvae that had developed. So this is the stage after the rice. Unfortunately, with this hive, I dropped a frame. You can see here that there's some damage to the corner of it. That's about the extent of the damage. The bees were a little unhappy with me, but they actually didn't end up attacking me there. I think they were mostly just kind of confused about what had just happened. We had some problem with drowning with our bees inside of the sugar water containers. So here you can see a whole pile of them that had drowned in the bottom of it. So we had to make sure that it was really tightly sealed so they couldn't get to the liquid directly. They had to climb down the little ladders that come with the in-hive feeders. Alright YouTube, well this is just a quick checkup video. I wanted to give you guys kind of a status update and kind of information for anybody who is starting their beehive, kind of what you should expect from a hive that's about 3 weeks old. Thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.